All right, here we go. Golden State, Houston, game four. Houston takes the 2-point lead. Unmute that. Ooh, the three-pointer by Draymond Green sinks it. We got a 3-2 Golden State lead. And Houston throws the ball out of bounds. Oh, yeah. All right, Pods has the ball. Jimmy Buckets is back in the starting lineup. Draymond launches another three-pointer, and it's good. Draymond with back-to-back triples. Holla at Draymond Green getting it done early, and a turnover. Ooh, a three-ball buddy missed. And the Rockets answer back with a triple, but they miss as well. Here comes the Warrior. Jimmy Buckets fakes the three, gives it to Steph, who gives it right back to Jimmy. And Jimmy with the jumper is no good. So here comes Houston, down 6-2 with 9:50 in the first remaining. Houston passing the ball around. Oh, they miss, and Jimmy pulls down the board. Oh, another three-pointer by Draymond, but that is off the side of the backboard. But he's 2 for 2, so you got to give him. If he's hot, he's hot. Got to give him the opportunities to get it done. And Houston misses the easy layup. Sengun thought he was fouled, but the refs didn't call it. And there's a three ball by Pods. 9-2 Warriors lead. Still early in the game, though. Oh, and the Warriors steal the ball. Pods all alone. And the Warriors, oh, they don't count Buddy Hield's bucket because Pods was fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line. But some steals, two three-pointers by Draymond already. It's like Golden State's coming off hot. Let's see if they can sustain it. See what Houston can do to answer back. But regardless, oh yeah, they're looking good. So Pods going to the free throw line. Pods had 0 points in game 2 and 9 points in game 3. Houston is huddling together, and Draymond busts into the huddle. All right, Pod's going for his free throws here. Drains the first free throw. Steve Kerr 7-1 when leading the series 2-1 as Pods drains the second free throw. Houston now down 11-2, but super early in the game, so you never know what could happen. Oh yeah. And another steal by the Warriors. Jimmy Butler I know, so that's Buddy Hield, who lays the ball in after the steal. The Warriors' defense is all over the Rockets. 13-2. So the Warriors really taking it to the Rockets here. So things look pretty impressive right now. It's still early, but Houston having some struggles early on. See what happened earlier here. The Heat got eliminated by Cleveland. That was the only other game today. Man, Cleveland beat them 138-83. Heat just got outworked. So Cleveland will move on now. They're the second team that have advanced to the second round. Let's see who plays tomorrow, eh? So the Bucks Pacers play tomorrow. Chances are the Pacers will eliminate the Bucks. Time for Giannis to leave Milwaukee. Maybe head to Golden State. Giannis in Golden State. I like the thought of it. Knicks could eliminate the Pistons tomorrow night as well. Clippers and Nuggets are tied at 2, so someone's going to go up 3-2 in that series. And Boston could eliminate the Magic as well tomorrow night at 8:30. Could be very, very interesting. But we shall see what happens. Golden State right now looking pretty impressive. Draymond drills back-to-back threes, and the Golden State defense is getting it done early on in the game. Got an election going on in Canada tonight. The Liberals have quite the lead. See where it's at here. As the commercials roll on, oh, it looks like we're getting back to some live action here. So we see the replay of Buddy Hield with the steal. Beautiful. So CTV has already called it for the Liberals. Interesting. Pretty poor for Canada, but that is what it is. And here comes Houston with the ball. See what they can do here. Ooh, Houston misses, gets their own rebound, another offensive rebound. They almost lose the ball. They miss again. They get a third opportunity, and then they put the ball in the bucket. So here comes Curry with the ball. Wide open pods, and he drains the three ball. Warriors up 16-4. Looking pretty good right about now. And Houston answers back with a miss, and Golden State pulls down the rebound. Jimmy gives it to Pods, who shoots another three, but this one misses, and Houston grabs the board. So let's see, Houston, Fred VanVleet gives it to Brooks, and Brooks puts it in off the backboard. So it's now a 10-point game. Golden State 16, Houston 6, with under 7 to go in the first quarter, and it looks like there's a foul. So Udoka 2-0 in series when trailing 2-1. Chances are you'll be down 3-1 if the game continues like this. All right. Ball is inbounded to Curry. Curry gives it to, oh, a miss. Gives it to Draymond, who nailed back-to-back threes earlier. And here comes Houston. Ooh. Houston drains the bucket. As they show the replay. So he was fouled on the shot, so he will go to the free throw line. Thompson, 11 points in game 2 and 11 points in game 3. Can he get over the 11-point hump tonight? Well, he's got 3 already. So Houston cuts into Golden State's lead. The lead is now only 7. But here comes Curry. What's he got up his sleeve? Gives it to Pods. Pods going to go in, shoots the jumper, and he misses. And Houston pulls down the rebound. Houston with the board. See what they can do. Going to shoot the 3. Nope, they fake the 3, give it to the inside, and it's swished. So now Golden State's lead is only at 5. Houston on a 7-0 run the last couple minutes. Oh, looks like they almost turned the ball over, but there's going to be a foul called. Looks like on Thompson. Not a bad foul. So Warriors will inbound the ball here. Post with the 3, but misses. But Golden State pulls down the offensive rebound. Gets it out to the Curry. And Curry hits the layup. No foul called, but there should have been one. Or at least to Curry, there should have been one anyway. Oh, and a foul called. As they show the replay of Curry's ball. They replay it, so the obvious foul happens, but the referees, as usual, do not call the foul. But they call a foul on Draymond, and Houston has some free throws. But he misses the first free throw. So Green 0 for 1 on free throws so far. Let's see what he's got. Second free throw coming up here. Ooh, he does make the second free throw. So 6-point Golden State lead with 5:15 in the first left. Curry has the ball. Fakes the 3, gives it to Post, who gives it to Gary Payton, who gives it to Draymond Green, who gives it to Post, who gets blocked, but Draymond gets the rebound. He misses, and the ball goes out of bounds. Looks like the ball might have went off Adams' hand, so it looks like it's going to remain Golden State ball. Oh, Golden State misses, but looks like it's fouled. Post fouled? So it looks like Post was fouled underneath the net, so he's going to the free throw line. So far, lots of free throws in this one. Golden State early was up by 12, now is only up by 6. Make that 7 as Post hits the first free throw. All right, here comes the second free throw shot. Second free throw is good as well. All right, here we go. Houston has the ball. They are now down by 8 with 4:40 left in the first. And Houston misses the jumper. Post with the rebound. Curry bringing the ball up. Curry shoots the 3, and it's an air ball. Curry airballs it out of bounds. Never a good sign when there's an air ball. All right, Draymond going to the bench. He's going to sit. And there's a 3 by Houston, and they drill it. The 3 is good by Green. Houston now cuts Golden State's lead to 5. They started off 1 for 6. Since then, they've been 5 for 7. And looks like a timeout called by Steve Kerr. So we got a timeout there. So there's an election in Canada, and apparently they have called it for the Liberals already. So they're going to get more of the same BS from the same party. So let's take a quick peek here. Oh yeah, they got a 40-seat lead already. Well, there you have it. Canada, you screwed up by electing the Liberals yet again. All right, we got some golf coming up. The question is, the Bucks Pacers play tomorrow at 6 p.m. Does that not seem early on a Tuesday? So at Golden State plays on Wednesday, they play at 7:30, and then the Lakers Timberwolves play at 10. So that's a big double header Wednesday night. Warriors Rockets followed by Timberwolves and the Lakers. Big double header. Wednesday's a good big night. Lakers may be eliminated Wednesday night, and so may be the Rockets. Or they both might win and force game 6 in each series. All right, Kevon Looney is out on the floor. Steph is still out on the floor. Green from the Rockets on the floor as well. Okay, looks like Post. Well, Post inbounds the ball to Jimmy Buckets, who gives it to Steph. Steph with a wide open 3, and he misses. But Pods is there with the Post is there with the rebound, and he puts it in. Warriors still up by 7. And Rockets go in, but he gets fouled by Kevon Looney. Looney's first foul of the game. Rockets missed the first free throw. You like to see that. All right, so the second free throw is good. So that cuts the lead to 6. Buddy Hield inbounds the ball to Curry. So here we go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Curry gives the ball to Moody, who gives it to Jimmy, who gives it to Buddy, who gives it back to Curry, who gives it to Moody, gives it back to Jimmy. Jimmy shoots it, and it's good. So Butler drains his first bucket of the game. And the lead is now 8. But here comes the 3 ball from Houston, and they drill it. 24-19 now. 5-point Warriors lead. And Curry brings up the ball. They missed the 3 ball, but it looks like there is a foul on the play. And Jimmy may be going to the free throw line. Oh yeah, Butler is at the free throw line. Let's go. Yeah, Sagan pushed him. First free throw is good. So Jimmy is back, and he's already at the free throw line, hitting the first of 2. Freddie VanVleet's on the floor for the Rockets. And Butler drains the second free throw. All right, so the lead is back to 7. Warriors 6 for 6 on free throws so far in the game. All right, Rockets have the ball. Freddie's got the ball. Gives it to Sagan. There you go. Rockets drain the bucket. So the lead is now 5. Jabari Smith up to 5 points for the Rockets. Draymond tries another 3, but not good. So Draymond drilled his first 2 threes and then missed the following 3 threes. And Houston gets so many offensive rebounds, it's crazy. Oh, the air ball. And Golden State gets the ball. Here they come. Oh, what was that? What it was Pods draining the layup. So Pod's up to 8 points so far tonight. He's coming out. And Freddie Van Fleet launches the three, and it is good. Freddie Van Fleet with the three. Golden State's lead down to 4 points. Houston on a 20-12 run for the last 6 minutes. And Moody shoots the three and cannot connect. And that gives Houston another rebound. Freddie with another attempt at a three. He misses. It doesn't matter. There's an offensive foul called. Buddy Hield knocked to the ground. As they show the replay of Pods' layup. Some crazy passes. Might have been some slips there, too. Either way, Pods has the ball, bringing it up. Golden State 4-point lead. Oh, the turnover. Terrible turnover. And Houston slams the bucket in the net. And the Warriors' lead is now only 2 points. And there's 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Pods gets it. Oh, that's it. Quarter is over. Golden State cannot score on their last attempt. So Golden State 28, Houston 26. I mean, 2 points. They were up by 12 earlier, and Houston has come back. So this is Houston's opportunity. All right, so we are in between quarters here. Da, 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 da. Thursday, May 1st. So I would expect the Pacers to probably eliminate the Bucks tomorrow night. I expect the Celtics to knock out the Magic tomorrow night. Clippers Nuggets is a toss-up. Who knows who's going to take that game? And the Knicks may just eliminate the Pistons as well tomorrow night. So we may see 3 teams eliminated from the playoffs tomorrow night. And then the Clippers and Nuggets series has been by far the best series so far in the first round. That may go 7, or it may not. Someone may win 2 quick ones. But Wednesday night, Can the Lakers answer back, or is it time for Ant to take his team to the second round and blow past the Lakers? Everyone's saying Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. The Lakers may lose in 5. And wouldn't that be some sweet, sweet justice? All right, finally, looks like we're going to get this second quarter started here. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. 4 turnovers in the first 8 possessions by Houston in the first quarter. Definitely help the Warriors off to their hot start. All right, so the Warriors come out with the ball to start the second half. Post wide open 3, and he drains it. Post with the 3 ball, who did not have a great shooting in game 3, but he drains the 3 here in game 4. Well, let's see what Houston does to answer back. Ooh, they almost turned the ball over. Very close to a turnover. Oh, the Houston Rockets drained the 3. So it's back to a 2-point game. Ooh, Golden State almost turned the ball over yet again, but they recovered. And Golden State misses the layup. I believe that was Moody. Might have been Buddy Hield. Regardless, Golden State misses. Let's see. Oh, Houston misses, but they get the offensive rebound because they always do. And they shoot the 3. The 3 is no good. But it looks like they might have called Brooks for either traveling or out of bounds. Regardless, it's a turnover. So Steph Curry bringing up the ball a minute and a half into the second quarter. Post thought about shooting a 3 but didn't. Buddy Hield has the ball, gives it back to Post, and Post shoots, but in no good. So there's a turnover, so that will be Houston ball down by 2. Ooh, and Houston drills the 3 ball. Houston now has the lead 32-31. Oh, and the 3 is shot and missed. Houston with another rebound. Here comes Houston. The jumper in and out, but another offensive rebound by Houston. And they missed that shot, but it looks like there's going to be a foul. Brooks may have been fouled. So Dylan Brooks at the foul line drills the first free throw. And looks like a timeout is called by Steve Kerr. So Steve Kerr calls a timeout before Brooks' second free throw. And that's it, folks. It's commercial time. Some of these commercials are ridiculous, but Houston has come back. They were down by 12, and now they're up by 2 with a free throw coming up from Brooks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, these commercials continue going on forever and ever. It's like the never-ending commercial break. So Draymond knocks down his first 2 three-point attempts and then misses the next 3. So he's 2 for 5 on three-pointers. Steph really hasn't done much. It's been mostly Pods who's been draining the buckets there. Post hit a big 3. All right. Looks like we're finally going to get back to some live action here. After about 15 commercials for Yes Chef, Martha Stewart's new show. Sure people are very excited about that. As we see one of the assistant coaches talking to Steph. He loves chewing on that mouthpiece, eh? All right, Dylan Brooks, his second free throw shot coming up here. And he drills it. So the second free throw is good. All right, Golden State 5 for 22 after starting 5 of 8. So Golden State passes it around. Butler to Buddy Hield. Oh, an air ball. Air ball by Post. And the Rockets are on an 8-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes. Not a great After such a great start, they're just not playing well. And the Rockets throw it up, they miss, and oh, finally, the Golden State Warriors pull down a rebound. And looks was there a foul there? It looks like Brooks fouled him, but so they're going to another commercial break because they haven't had enough of those. So yeah, we're back to commercials after just coming back from a commercial break like 30 seconds ago. NBA, why you have so many commercials? NFL commercials are like 30 seconds. Let's take a quick peek. So right now, the Rockets are up 34-31 with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first half. Draymond has 6 points. Curry has 2 points. Butler has 4 points. Pods with the 10-point game. Post has 7 points. Haven't seen much Gary Payton here yet. Steph, he usually heats up in the second half for some reason in this series. And then on the Rockets side, they got Van Fleet with 6 points. Brooks has 9 points. Thompson has 8 points. Green has 4 points. And Smith Jr. with 5. Jalen Green, can he get out of the single digits this game? Can he get back into the double digits and help Houston tie up the series? Guess we'll find out as the game continues on. Still, the commercials keep rolling. I think there's more commercial time than actually play time here. So MLB starting right back up here. Sunday Night Baseball all season long. All right, here we go back to some live action. So that, to me, that seems like that's a foul on Brooks there, but all right. So it looks like Steph's going to get a couple free throws here. The referees have finally made a right call here. And Curry drains the first free throw. Dylan Brooks looks a little unhappy with the call. And Curry drains the second free throw. So Houston's lead down to 1 point with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. And a turnover. Houston turns the ball over. Ooh, a miss by Moody, and Houston with the rebound. Houston back with the possession, still up by 1. Brooks passes it to Green. There's the 3-ball attempt by Houston. They miss it. And Curry with the rebound. Curry shoots the 3, and he misses it. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's out of bounds off a Rockets player. So Golden State started off hot and kind of warmed down. Post with the 3-ball. It's good. Post drains another 3. Quentin Post already up to 10 points early on. Someone stepping up. And there's Brooks hitting the jumper. So we got a tie game, 36-36, 7 minutes left in the first half. Dylan Brooks up to 11 points on the game, and looks like there's a foul here. Oh, there's a tussle. Pushing around. Oh, here come all the people off the bench. Brooks and Curry getting into it. Brooks thinks he's all tough, like he's actually a champion, but has never won a championship. Oh, Brooks tried to grab the ball after the ref called, and then Draymond comes over and he's like, "Oh, I don't think so, bro." Brooks is a dirty ass player. Post gets in there, Green gets in there, they jump right into Brooks's face. Now the referees are trying to sort everything out. I believe Brooks got ejected from the last game for getting 6 fouls with like 4 minutes left in the game. And now the referees are going to take a look. Maybe a technical foul coming up here. I don't know what Brooks is thinking. He's letting his emotions get the best of him, which is good if you're a Warriors fan or a Warriors player. He's going to get his team in trouble, and he's going to get his own ass ejected from the game. So they're still sorting through everything. The refs rewatching the play several times. Don't know how they just can't watch it once and figure out, oh yeah, that's definitely a foul. Why is Brooks still there? Oh, they show the replay over and over again, and you just see Green and Post both get right in Brooks's face after he tries to take the ball from Curry. after Curry was fouled by Brooks. So I'm not too sure what exactly is going on here. It should be a pretty easy call to make, but unfortunately, with these referees, you're never surprised what's happening. So these referees, I think they're struggling as usual to do anything. The incompetence is crazy in these NBA referees. Van Fleet talking to Brooks, I think, trying to calm him down. He's overly excited for game four. Like, why would he try and take the ball from him after the play is over? All right, finally, the referees have seen the replay 18 times and they're going to make a call here. But what is the call the refs are going to make here? All right, Dylan Brooks does not look too happy about the call. We see Steph and Gary Payton have a little chat on the side. And we see the replay again because you just can't show that replay enough. And the referees, Draymond Green, don't get a technical. Jesus, whatever you do. All right, are we going to get back to some live action here? Or are we just going to float around here for another 10 minutes? This, is, this break and play has gone on for like 10 minutes. All right, so Green shoots the free throw for the Rockets and he misses. So Steph coming. So Steph heads to the bench. Actually, Steph walked to the back. And looks like Draymond is fouled on the play. So we still get a tie game 36. Moody will inbound the ball here. Gives it to Draymond Green. Draymond gives it to Jimmy Buckets, who gives it to Post. Oh, he's Post tried to pass it to Pods, but it was intercepted. Houston takes the ball and they take the lead. They drop the three. Freddie Van Fleet with the three. 39-36. Question is, what is going? Oh, a turnover. No, not quite a turnover. Golden State almost turned the ball over again. And Pods launches it, and it's good. So Houston's lead is now 1 point. Freddie Van Fleet with another three, but this one does not connect, and Post pulls down the rebound. Moody launches the three, and it's good. Moody with the first three from him tonight. Golden State up by two. And a miss, but he's fouled, so looks like Sagan will go to the free throw line. But Curry, where did he go? So he's back on the bench. All right, Houston's got the ball here. And they rolls around the rim and goes in. We got a tie game at 41 apiece. And another three ball miss. Oh, the fast break, and they launch it in. Houston regains the lead 43-41. Points in the paint 20-8 for Houston. Pods struggling. Then he gives it to Moody. And Moody misses the layup, but looks like he was fouled. So Brooks, 2 fouls. Thompson, 3 fouls. Green, 2 fouls. Sengun, 2 fouls. Houston racking up the fouls here in the first half. But they do have a 2-point lead with 4:35 left in the first half. And the Warriors inbound. Steph is back on the court. Oh, rejection. Another turnover. The Warriors turned the ball over here. And there's a stoppage in play. So Houston will retain the possession. They will inbound the ball. Shot clock resets to 24 seconds with exactly 4:20 left in the first half. That's right, 4:20 left in the first half. Oh, air ball. But it looks like Sagan is fouled on the air ball. So, looks like some free throws coming up here. So Sengun is at the free throw line here for Houston. Dylan Brooks touching Draymond Green yet again. All right, so the free throw is good. The lead now is 4, 45-41 for the Rockets. Curry has the ball, and Curry lays it in and good to go. Gary Payton is out on the floor there now. So Steph Curry only at 6 points. Gary Payton pulls down the rebound, gives the ball to Steph. Steph shoots the three, and it's good. Stephen Curry drops the three ball, and the Golden State Warriors are back on top 46-45. 3:16 left in the first half. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Is Freddie going to launch a three? No, he's going to pass the ball. And here comes Houston. Oh, a nice jumper. And put it in. So Houston retakes the lead. Draymond Green turns the ball over. Oh no. Oh no. Another tussle. This is not good. If Draymond gets his ass ejected from this game, it may be Houston's to lose then at that point. I mean, Houston, can you really lose if Draymond Green gets ejected? I mean, Draymond Green always causing issues, but one of the best defensive players in the NBA currently. So look like the refs are going to go back and watch this 15 times. Might have kicked him in the head a little bit there. Draymond going back and forth there. Green versus green, as they say. Let's just hope Draymond doesn't get ejected from the game because that is terrible for the Warriors. What's the call gonna be here? Are they gonna do something crazy and eject Draymond from the green? From the show? From the game? This game is getting testy. Testy out there. What are they gonna do? They don't live in a shoe, that's for sure. The referee's still watching over and over and over and over again. So these referees just make a call already. Why do you have to take forever to do anything? The refs watch the play over and over. So let's get a call and get this game continued. There's only a couple minutes left in the first half. Flagrant foul on Draymond Green. So Draymond gets the flagrant foul. All right, so Curry's taking a free throw here, and he sinks the free throw. So technically, we have a tie game, 47-47. And now the other free throws the other way for the Houston Rockets, trying to take the lead. Sinks the first free throw. Here comes the second free throw. No good. So he doesn't hit the second free throw. So Houston up 48-47. And Houston has possession of the ball after that flagrant foul. So let's see what Houston can do on the offense here. So Draymond is on the bench, and they missed the. Ooh. Now, how was that not a foul on Jimmy? Looked like Eason fouled Jimmy Buckets there. I mean, come on, he pulled him down to the ground. And Jimmy's got that injury. These guys are just dirty. All right, Butler is going to the free throw line. And they call a timeout because there hasn't been enough time between actually plays in this game. I mean, come on, fellas. What are we doing here? So Jimmy Buckets will go to the free throw line when we come back from commercial break. God knows how long, because these commercial breaks are like 20 hours. So the Liberals there got 157 seats, Conservatives 149, Bloc Québécois 25, NDP 10, and the Green Party got one. How's that? How's the NDP have 10 seats? They're like the worst party in the history of politics. Regardless. All right. That break didn't seem to last 20 minutes like the majority of them have tonight. So it looks like we're going to get back to some live action, and Jimmy Butler going to the free throw line here. So wait a second. Are they taking away Butler's free throws? So they challenged it. did the Rockets, and it looks like they might have won the challenge. So Houston is at the free throw line, and they drill the first free throw. Dylan Brooks and Jimmy Butler going at it on the side. They're going at it. Oh, Brooks fell. What, I thought they were supposed to call people that flopped. He just flopped, and there was nothing called. These referees are incompetent and a waste of space. All right, Pod shoots the three, and it's good. Pod drills the three ball, and the game is tied at 50 apiece as they show Draymond on the bench. So Pod's up to 13 points on the night. Van Fleet shoots the three, and he sinks it. So Freddie Van Fleet answers back with the three ball. Houston now up 53 to 50. And Curry turns the ball over. Oh, they steal it right back, though. So Butler has possession of the ball, gives it to the Gary Payton, the second, who gives it to Pods, who's had a hot hand so far in the first half. And they turn the ball over again. And the Rockets put it in the bucket. So Houston is now up 55 to 50 after it was tied at 50 like 15 seconds ago. Pods has the ball, gives it to Jimmy, gives it to Curry, and Curry throws it to the other team. Oh, foul called. Butler fouls Brooks, and you love to see it. And he definitely deserves a lot more than that little mothy piece of shit. So Dylan Brooks going to the free throw line here. His first free throw is no good. So here we go. And Brooks' second free throw is also a miss. Post pulls down the rebound. So Dylan Brooks misses both free throws. Houston 10 for 16 on free throws. And Steph turns the ball over again. And they dunk it. The Warriors now down by 7 after 2 Curry turnovers. And Houston making them pay after those turnovers. Pod shoots up the three, and it's not even close. And Houston pulls down the board, and that is it. So we are going into halftime with Houston up 57 to 50. What a game. What a game. Lots of tensions. So that's it. Hey, we're going to halftime. Houston is up by 7 points, 57-50. Golden State really going to have to put it together in the second half. Hopefully Draymond doesn't hopefully he doesn't get ejected in the second half because it's very, very possible he might. All right, I'll catch you after halftime. All right, here we go. Half number two coming up. As we see a little angry look from Dylan Brooks, who does not look impressed. All right, so the second half is underway. Jimmy buckets with the ball. Oh, and Buddy Healed with a nice inside job. All right, Houston, 5-point lead, 57-52. And Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Freddie Van Fleet gets it to Sengun, and he misses the net. All right, rebound taken. And Jimmy puts it in off the backboard. It's a 3-point game. 57-54. But here comes Houston. Houston with the wide open three, and they miss. And rebound pulled down by the Warriors. The Warriors have the ball down by 3. Where is Steph? There he is. But he's being guarded. And he shoots the jumper, and it's good. 2-point jumper. Steph drills it. All right, 1-point game here. And it looks like there's a timeout called. We're going to commercial break like 30 seconds into the quarter. It's unbelievable how many breaks there are here. All right, so very close game, very competitive so far. Warriors started off really strong. Then Houston got into it. Houston took a bit of a lead. Golden State back in the game. Right now, it's only 1-point differential, 57-56. And Draymond Green is back in the game. Hopefully, he doesn't have any issues there. So, yeah, 1-point differential here. What is Houston? Can they hold on to tie this series up? Or is it Golden State that's going to take a commanding 3-1 series lead? Deluxe, what color do you want? So many. I've never seen so many commercials. Like NFL, you think, well, NFL is like commercials that are like 30, 40 seconds long. Like NBA playoffs, the commercial breaks are like 5 minutes. Just don't know why. Why is there so many commercial breaks, and why do they last so long? All right, finally, looks like we're going to get back to some live action here. So the game started with the Warriors favorites, and now Houston is favored to win the game by .05. Freddie Van Fleet has the ball, and Freddie Van Fleet throws it out, and a big miss, and Golden State pulls down the board, down one. Buddy Hield to Jimmy Buckets, and Jimmy Buckets is fouled on the shot. So Butler will go to the free throw line here. So it looks like the foul will be called on Dylan Brooks. That's his third foul of the evening. All right, his first foul shot is good. So we have a tie game here. Back is hurting for certain. All right, so Butler hits the first free throw, ties the game at 57 apiece. It looks like a second free throw is good as well. So Butler hits both free throws, and Golden State 11 for 11 from the free throw line with a 1 point lead in the third with 9:50 left to go. And Brooks throws up the three, misses. Buddy Hield, ooh, almost turns it over, but does not. Gives the ball to Butler, and Butler's coming in. Gives it to Buddy Hield, and Buddy Hield is wide open for the layup. Warriors now up by three. And a turnover. The Warriors steal the ball. And Pod's wide open under the net, and he can't. He misses the wide open layup. And Houston pulls down the rebound with possession. Oh, wide open, Freddie Van Fleet. Oh, he missed the three. The three ball in and out. That's brutal to see that. Ooh, that looks like it's in and then it's out. All right. So Golden State on a 10-0 run. Green Pods with the wide open three, and it's good. Pojemski drains the three, and the Warriors are up by six. Pods up to 16 points on the evening. Oh, yeah. He's feeling it. Oh, did they just call a foul on Draymond Green, it looks like. So they don't give him the bucket. So he's going to the free throw line. So Houston will have a couple free throws. And Green are going face to face. Butler comes out to kind of get in between them. And Green is exiting the court. This game is bananas. All right. So Houston makes their first free throw shot. So Draymond is sitting on the bench. All right, here comes the second free throw. Ooh, second free throw misses, and the Warriors pull down the rebound. So Warriors currently up by 5 with 8 minutes left in the third. Curry is taking the ball out, and Curry drills the layup. Warriors now with a 7-point lead. Curry up to 14 points on the evening. Here comes Houston. Wide open 3 ball for Houston, and they miss. Curry pulls down the board. Here he comes. Buddy Hield with the wide open 3, and he drains it. Buddy Hield heating up. Drills the 3 ball, and the Warriors' lead is now at 10. And Draymond is super excited. Looks like Houston calls a timeout here. Houston needs to regroup as they are now down by double digits. Oh, yeah, Houston, we have a problem. What a game this is turning out to be. Lots of tussles going on. So Golden State 68-58 lead. See who the leading scorers are here. So Curry's got 14. Pods has 16. Post has 12. Butler has 8. Draymond has 6. Draymond started off the game back-to-back threes, and then he just started getting into arguments and pushing people around, which hypes up the crowd and the team. And then on the Rockets, you got Freddie VanVleet with 12, Brooks with 11, Sengun with 10, Thompson with 9, Green with 8. Can Green get into double digits? He's been struggling besides that one game where he had over 30. You think the Rockets win in 4? How do they win in 4? You mean they win in the fourth quarter? Oh, new episode of Sullivan's Crossing coming up Sunday night. So there we see the layup, the replay of the Buddy Hield, and then the Curry layup, and the Buddy Hield three that gives them a 10-point lead. So 68-58. 10-point Warriors lead, 7:21 left in the third quarter here. Here comes Houston, and Houston dunks the ball, 68-60 now. All right, here come the Warriors. Post with the wide open three, and it's off the rim. And it looks like Buddy Hield might have just fouled Freddie Van Fleet. All right, Houston has the ball, down 8. Let's see what they can do to get back in. Freddie Van Fleet. A layup by Houston, and now the lead is cut to 6. 68-62, 6:18 left in the third. Jimmy Butler has the ball. Gives it to Hield, who gives it back. Oh, misses the three, and the Houston Rockets pull down the rebound. Freddie Van Fleet with the three, and it's good. Swisheroo. And Houston now only down by 3, 68-65, and we have a timeout already. We get like a commercial, then like 2 minutes of playing, then another 10 minutes of commercials. So many commercial breaks here. So Houston's crawling back in. All right, looks like we're getting back to some live action here. After the Van Fleet three ball. All right, Warriors have possession. Curry bringing the ball up. Warriors lead now down to 3. Curry with the long three, and he airballs it, but they get back the ball. Buddy Hield with the three, and he swishes it. Buddy Hield with another big three ball. The lead now up to 6, and here come the Rockets. What do they have in store? Ooh, a turnover. The Rockets turn the ball over. Buddy Hield takes it away. And it looks like we got a foul on the Rockets. The clock stops at 5:07 left in the third quarter, And it is midnight here on the East Coast. All right, under 5 to go in the third. And Post goes in for the dunk, but he's fouled. So it looks like Quentin Post, looks like he's going to the free throw line here. Definitely was fouled. No doubt about it. No doubt about that foul. So Post misses the first free throw as we see Draymond on the bench. All right, Post second free throw coming up here. Let's see what he can get done. Ooh, drains the second free throw. So Warriors lead up to 7. Post with 13 points, 4 rebounds in 14 minutes of play. And Freddie VanVleet misses, but it looks like we're going to get an offensive foul on the Rockets as the clock stops with 4:44 remaining in the third, and the Warriors pull it up. Here comes Curry. And a turnover. Looks like he might have been traveling. And the refs call it. So that's a turnover. So Houston will now take possession of the ball. All right, here comes Houston down by 7. Sengun has the ball. Freddie VanVleet wide open, and he drills the 3 again. I don't know why they leave him wide open at the 3-point line. Freddie VanVleet with 18 points so far. Pod's wide open, and he can't drain the 3 like Freddie did. And a foul. Looks like foul Pods on Freddie VanVleet as they show the replay of the beautiful 3-pointer. Freddie VanVleet getting it done. So Gary Payton coming out. And the Rockets lay the ball in. Now the lead is down to 2. 72-70. 3:36 left to go. Rockets on a 12-4 run. And Pods off the backboard and in, extends the lead to 4. It's getting close. Warriors up by 4 with 3:14 left in the third, and here comes Houston. Freddie's got the ball. Gives it to Sengun. And Sengun misses, but it looks like he gets fouled. So he's going to the free throw line again. All right, free throws here for Sengun. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Having a pretty decent game. And he drills the first free throw. 74-71. With another free throw attempt coming. Can cut the Warriors lead to 2. and he misses, and the Warriors get the rebound, but the ref stops it, and there's a Rockets player down. So Trace Jackson Davis, who hasn't played much in this series, out on the floor for Golden State, and he fouls Adams. So Adams is going to the free throw line, an 11-year NBA veteran. Ooh, he misses the first free throw. Doesn't look too happy about it either. So the clock is stopped with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left, and Adams hits the second free throw. So it is a 2-point game. Golden State 74, Houston 72. Under 3 to go. Steph has the ball. Gives it to Butler. Gives it to Trace Jackson, who dunks the ball. No, he doesn't. What was that? And Houston comes right back and scores. We get a tie game at 74. Sengun up to 17 points tonight. 74-74. Here comes the Warriors. Pods with the wide open three, and he drains it like a champ. Ojimski, another three-pointer, up to 21 points on the evening. And the Warriors up by 3. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. And they call him a foul? They call a foul, and Steph is telling Steve Kerr to challenge the call. Steph is. So are they going to challenge it? Or are they not going to challenge it? Steve Kerr looks confused what he's going to do. Steph having a conversation with the referee. All right, Freddie Van Fleet drills the free throw. These referees are ridiculous. So the Warriors' lead is at 2 with a minute 56 left in the third. Sengun going to the free throw line again. He's got 17 points on the night with 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And he misses the first free throw. Kind of like to see that. He's got a free throw coming up, though. He can get within 1. Pods is going to the bench. Gary Payton's out there. All right, here comes this free throw number 2. And he misses the second free throw. Gary Payton pulls down the rebound and gives it to Curry. Gives it to Butler. oh no, sorry, that's Buddy Hield. No, no, that's Butler. Butler hits the bucket, and he may be going to the free throw line for a 3-point play. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, Butler walks off like he knows what's up. Here comes the free throw shot. It's good. All right. So Jimmy completes the 3-point play, and the Warriors up to a 5-point lead. Butler up to 11 points on the night, and Sengun another bucket, another layup. He's up to 19 points. Buddy Hield with a wide open three, and he can't get it done. And Houston pulls down the board. 3-point differential with a minute 4 left to go in the third. And he lays it up, but they don't count it. Gaslighting him. So they don't count the bucket, but they put him to the free throw line yet again. Sengun, another free throw attempt, drains the first one. The game is now a 2-point differential. Second free throw is good, so he drops both free throws this time. And here come the Warriors. Oh, they almost turned the ball over. Looked risky there for a second. Butler gives it to Gary Payton, and Gary Payton shoots it and it doesn't connect. And Houston pulls down the rebound. Under 30 seconds to go, and the Warriors have a 1-point lead in the third. Freddie Van Fleet launches a three ball, and it's no good. And Houston pulls down the rebound, and there is a foul on the play. Looks like Trace Jackson has been called for another foul. All right, some substitutions coming in for Golden State here. Pod's coming back out on the court. Clock is stopped with 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Houston at the free throw line again. And they make the second free throw. All right. 80-80. We got a tie game with 15 seconds left. Oh, did Houston? All right, no, goes out of bounds. So it still remains Golden State ball. And they almost turn it over again. They're playing with fire here. Clock is stopped with 8 seconds left in quarter number 3. So Houston with another foul. That will put them in the bonus. So Jimmy buckets going to the free throw line here. 11 points on the night. Drains the first free throw. Steve Kerr having a little chat with one of the refs, carrying on, laughing, having a good time. Here comes Jimmy's second free throw. Butler drains the second free throw. So the Warriors retake the lead 82-80 with 8 seconds left. Here come the Rockets. And the Rockets will not be able to score at the end of the quarter. So the third quarter comes to an end after Jimmy Buckets hits the 2 free throws, putting Golden State up 82-80. And we're going into the fourth quarter very, very close. This is anybody's game to win as Jimmy Buckets finishes. See how this fourth quarter plays out. Take a quick look at the box scores here. So Sengun up to 21 points, Van Fleet at 19, Brooks with 11, Green still only at 8 points. Warriors holding him to 8 points. Thompson's got 9, Smith Jr.'s got 6, Dylan Brooks with 11. All right, let's take the Warriors side. So Podziemski has 21, Curry with 14, Butler with 13, Buddy Hield with 12, Quentin Post with 13, Moody dropped a 3, Draymond dropped 2 threes to start the game, so he's at 6. He hasn't scored since, but he's been riling everybody up. People going apeshit. It's going to be a close fourth quarter. It's going to be a battle. Wouldn't be surprised to see some people ejected from the game. So just about a minute away from the start of the fourth quarter. Golden State up by 2 points. It is nail-biting time to see if Golden State can take a 3-1 series lead or if Houston will somehow tie the series up at 2 games apiece and go back to Houston for game number 5. As they show replays of Pods dropping threes and Buddy Hield dropping threes. Hield with 12 points, Pods with 21. And we get a fourth quarter coming up full of fun. All right, Houston starts the fourth quarter off with possession of the ball, down by 2, 82-80. Sengun with the ball, throws it up, misses. Offensive rebound, of course, by the Rockets. Oh, and they call the offensive rebound on the Rockets. Towers into Pods. So the offensive foul takes the ball away. We'll give it to Golden State, who still have a 2-point lead. Post passes it to Butler. Podge throws up the three and he drills it. Pojimski drills the three ball, and Golden State's lead now up to 5 points. Ooh, and Houston answers back with a two. So 85, 82, 10:50 left to go in regulation. Potts has the ball, gives it to Gary Payton, who gives it to Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy to Moody, who throws up the three, but he can't drain it, and Houston takes the rebound. Houston down by three. Oh, in and out, but looks like there's a foul called. Butler talking to the referee. I think Butler thinks there should be a foul on the Rockets there. But the Rockets inbound the ball. And Sengun, another, he just bullies his way in there, puts up the layup. Butler shoots the three, and it's good. So Jimmy Buckets drops the three, and the Warriors' lead goes back to 4. Butler up to 16 points. Ooh, Houston answers back with the layup. 88-86, 9:31 left to go in regulation. Pods post the wide open three, and it's an air ball. Those are tough to see. Air ball city. All right, Houston has possession. And Houston lays it in. Sengun just is doing whatever he wants. They need to get Draymond Green back in the game ASAP, or he's just going to run all over them. Steph and Draymond both on the bench. And oh, a turnover by the Warriors. All right, Steph Curry coming back into the game. Game is currently tied at 88 points apiece. And there's 8 minutes, 44 seconds in regulation. Houston has possession of the ball. And Houston has taken the lead 90-88. Houston currently on a 10-3 run. Now Curry is back in the game. Gives it to Pods, who gives it to Buckets. What's Jimmy going to do? Oh, lays it. Oh, Gary Payton tips it in. We got a tie game 90-90. Under 8 minutes to go in regulation now. the ball out of bounds. Or did they call a foul as well? Yeah, they did. Sengun is going to the free throw line again. 25 points on the night. Make that 26 as he drains the free throw. All right, Draymond Green is coming back into the game. This is exactly the jolt the Warriors need. As when Draymond is on the court, the Warriors are +6. And Sengun drills the second free throw. So Houston up 92-90. 7:45 left in regulation. Steph tosses the three up, and it's an air ball. Damn. Curry with the air ball, and Houston will take possession, already up by 2 points. Make that 4. Houston up 94-90 on a 10-2 run. And Pods drops it in there with the lob. And it looks like he might go to the free throw line to try and complete the 3-point play. All right, here comes his free throw. And the free throw is no good. So Houston with the 2-point lead. And Sengun misses the shot. Golden State pulls down the board. Here they come. Jimmy buckets with the ball. And Draymond shoots the three, and it's an air ball out of bounds. So Golden State shoot multiple air balls in the last minute or two. Not exactly how you want to finish the fourth. And looks like there is a timeout called. All right, we're going to commercial break here with Houston up 94-92. That's 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the regulation here. All right. Let's take a quick look at these box scores here. So Pod's up to 26 points. Jimmy's got 16. Curry's got 14. Buddy's got 12. Post has 10. So spreading the love around. Draymond made those 2 early 3-pointers. And since then, he has not scored a bucket. But he's riling up the Rockets. And then on the Rockets side, you got Sengun with 27. Van Fleet with 19. Brooks with 11. Thompson 17. And then Jalen Green still in single digits with 8 points. Jalen Green still in single digits. What is going on? He's had some rough goes of it. Some craziness going on here. So is this game could decide if Houston loses and the Warriors go up 3-1, it's pretty much done. But if Houston can hold on to the lead, tie the series at 2, go back to Houston for game number 5, could be anybody's series. The clock is stopped with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in regulation here. As we see the replay of the Rockets dropping buckets. So Sengun and Thompson have scored all 14 Rocket points in the fourth quarter. So they are putting in the work for the team. But now Draymond's back in the game, and it looks like he will take over guarding Sengun. Ooh, they missed, but they get the offensive rebound and they put the bucket. Houston is all over those offensive rebounds. And Pods has the ball. Ooh, almost goes out of bounds. Passes it to Curry, who's double teamed. Oh, rejection. Draymond rejected, but the ball ends up out of bounds off a Houston player. So it will remain Golden State ball as Houston is up 96-92 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in regulation. Curry, the wide open three, and he drains it. Stephen Curry drains the three, and the game is 1 point apart. And here comes Sengun again. And it's tipped in 98-95 now. And Jimmy puts it in all alone underneath the net. Again, the game is differential by 1 point. And here comes Freddie Van Fleet. Gives it to Sengun because they just always give him the ball now. And oh, they miss. Offensive rebound. No, Draymond gives it to Jimmy. All right. Golden State has possession down by 1. Curry wide open with the three. Doesn't get it. Might have been tipped there. No, wasn't tipped. Oh, that's the. So they show the replay. And then we see the replay of Jimmy Buckets tipping the ball in. All right, so that ball went out of bounds off a Rockets player. So it will remain Golden State ball. What was that? They both go down. All right. So Warriors will inbound the ball with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And Buddy Hield misses, but Pods pulls down the rebound, gets it out to Steph, who gives it to Pods, who's wide open, and he can't make the three. And the Rockets pull down the rebound. And looks like there's a timeout called on the court as we see Kevon Looney now in the game. So Golden State 97, Houston 98. It looks like there's another foul called here as the clock stops at 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in regulation. All right, Adams is heading to the bench for the Rockets. All right, there we see Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, the two top defensive players for the Golden State Warriors, out on the court. Sengun has the ball, gives it to Freddie Van Fleet, who drills the three. Van Fleet with another three ball, and the Warriors are down by 4. Van Fleet up to 22 points. Golden State almost turned the ball over there, but it was just deflected out of bounds. As we see the replay of Freddie Van Fleet knocking down the triple. Close, 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 close game. First team to reach 100 points is 25-2, and the Rockets and Butler lays it in there. Excuse me. All right, it's a 2-point game, 101-99. So as I was saying, the first team to 100 is 25-2, and Houston was the first team to 100. And Draymond Green pulls down the rebound. 2-point differential. Three ball. It's good. Buddy Hield knocks down the triple, and Golden State has regained the lead 102-101. Oh, yeah. And a timeout called by Houston. So Houston calls the timeout, trying to break the momentum, and Buddy Hield drops the triple, and Golden State back on top, but only by 1 point. Buddy Hield heating up there. He's just dropping threes all over the place. Much like the previous game, it was a big Buddy Hield game. Jimmy Butler up to 20 points. Pods 26. Curry 17. A Buddy Hield up to 15. And Quentin Post 13 points. So the Warriors with 5 players in double digits. And then for the Rockets, you've got Sengun with 29, Van Fleet 22, Brooks with 11, Thompson with 17. So you got 4 players with double-digit points for the Rockets. And still, Jalen Green only with 8 points on the game tonight. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's struggling. Struggling City. So it's coming down to the very wire of the game. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in regulation. Golden State up by 1 point after the Buddy Hield 3-ball went in the bucket. All right, some advertisements for the Amazing Race. That show's been going on almost as long as Survivor. Riding camels in the desert. Loving life. All right, looks like we're getting back to some live action here. All right, Houston has the ball down by 1. And the 3-ball is no good, and the Warriors pull down the rebound. And Pods has possession. Gives it to Draymond, who gives it to Steph. Steph gives it to Draymond. Pods wide open 3, no good. The offensive rebound gives it to Buddy Hield. Oh, and he misses. And Houston pulls down the rebound there. So a couple big opportunities for the Warriors, but they can't sink the bucket. So Houston slowing it down. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And they miss it. And the Warriors take possession up by 1. And Butler lays it in. Golden State up by 3. Golden State on a 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt violation. The Rockets turn the ball over again. So Butler lays the ball in, and the Warriors get the ball off the turnover. Golden State passing the ball all around town. Ooh, Buddy Hield misses the shot in and out. So 104-101 Golden State lead. Freddie Van Fleet launches the three, and it's good. Van Fleet with another three ball, and we are all tied up at 104 with 110 left in regulation. Pods gives the ball to Curry, who gives it to Butler. Butler takes a three ball, and it's no good. Ooh, Butler limping away there. Not a good sign. Looks like there may have been a foul. So a timeout called with 58 seconds left in regulation, and the game is tied at 104. Under a minute left. Ooh, it's going to be a close one here. Getting very, very close to the end, and we got a tie game. I believe Butler's going to the line here. If they call the foul on Brooks. Well, he does touch him. So it looks like all the referees are making a call here. Dylan Brooks does not look too impressed with the call. So 58.7 seconds left in regulation, 104 tie game. So what is going on here? All right, Jimmy. 22 points so far tonight at the free throw line. Drains the first free throw. So the Warriors take back the lead, 105 104. Butler drains the second free throw, 106 104. Curry is on the bench. And Butler drains the third and final free throw, 107 104. 50 seconds left in regulation. Sengun has the ball. Gary Payton is on him. And he lays the ball up. No foul, or was it? So we're going to another commercial break. It's like commercial breaks after every shot. It is close. It is anybody's game here. Who is going to be able to pull it off in the final minute of the game? Houston wants to desperately take the series back to Houston with a tie, but Golden State can somehow pull off the victory and go up 3 games to 1. That may be a wrap. Might be able to pull off, and then they'll be able to go on and play the winner of the Minnesota Lakers series, which looks pretty much all but done. Lakers look done. All right, so 107, 106 with 40 seconds left. Steph is about to inbound the ball. All right, here we go. 35 seconds left. Warriors up by 1. Butler misses the shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. It might have gone out of bounds off a Rockets player, though. So it looks like it will remain Golden State ball with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And Curry misses the shot. 18, 17. Freddie Van Fleet fell. All right, so the clock stops with 13 seconds left. Timeout called with the Warriors up by 1 point. It may just come down to the final shot by Houston. They assume they'll give it to Sengun to shoot the final shot. It is going to be a close, close ending. So it's still 164 for the Liberals. What a disappointment that turned out to be, eh? What a shitty election. So it's all up to this last shot. Houston will have probably the last shot of the game. They will have an opportunity to win it with their last shot. 13.1 seconds left in regulation. This is it. So Houston will inbound the ball with 13.1 seconds, down by 1 point. All right, Freddie Van Fleet gets the ball, gives it to Sengun, who's going to go. He puts it up. He misses. Warriors pull down the rebound, and there's a foul. That might have sealed the deal for the Golden State Warriors. 4 seconds still remain in the game, though. Anything can happen in these last 4 seconds. But Draymond is super pumped. Butler pulls down the rebound, and Draymond is gloating like they just won the series. So let's see. So Butler is going to the free throw line. 10 for 10 on free throws tonight. Make that 11 for 11 as the Warriors lead is now at 2, 108-106. 12:55 Eastern Standard Time. How we doing? All right, here comes Butler's second free throw. Could put the Warriors up by 3, and he does. So Rockets have to hit a 3 here to tie the game to force overtime. Freddie VanVleet has the ball. He shoots up the 3, and it's an air ball. Golden State picks up the dub, and Draymond Green is loving life. Wonder how Dylan Brooks is feeling right about now. Freddie VanVleet just doesn't look good. A big embrace between Jimmy and Steph. All right, Golden State picks up the victory, up 3-1 in the series now. As we look at Freddie VanVleet's last shot to try and tie the game to force overtime. Unfortunately, he airballed it. And once you airball it, that's it, folks. 109-106, Golden State with the victory. We see Buddy Hield getting in on Jimmy's interview. They got a good thing going on. So that's it. Golden State up 3-1 on the Rockets. Teams that are up 3-1 win 95% of the series. If you're Golden State, you're feeling good. Gonna go into Houston for game 5 up 3-1 to put the series away. All right, that's it. Golden State wins the game by 3. All right, so Golden State, Houston's next game, Wednesday night. They play, and then right after their game, the Lakers play the Timberwolves. So it's going to be back-to-back potential elimination games. Houston could be eliminated Wednesday night, and the Lakers could be eliminated Wednesday night. It's going to be a hell of a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying?